Hey everybody, and welcome to episode 196 of Unboxing Wednesdays for comics arriving in stores on Wednesday, July 30th, 2014. The month of July is coming to a close, Ricky. The summer is blazing past us. And we just had Batman Day last week. Last Wednesday was Batman Day. We had Mike Ruth here at the store doing some crazy, awesome art. It was a really busy day. I would say it was probably our busiest day other than Free Comic Book Day this year. So
yeah, I think that was because Warner Brothers was giving you guys a push to like go to Stadium.
Basically, yeah. I know a lot of stores around us here didn't really participate on the Wednesday, and Warner Brothers in DC came through huge with some big promotion for the event. You know, in the days leading up to it, and when people were like, "Where can I go to a Batman-related event in the Greater Toronto area?" They were like, "Stadium Comics, got to be the place." So appreciate everybody who came by. It was a lot of fun meeting lots of new faces, and of course a lot of our you know, repeat customers, or regulars, you know. It was a good day for everybody. Well, enough reminiscing about the Batman event, Ricky. Let's get to why we're all here today. That is to open some boxes. Alright, a quick Stadium web store update. The July mystery boxes are now sold out, so thank you to everybody who took part in that program for the month of July. Mystery boxes were a lot of fun in June, and I'm sure you're all going to like what you get in July's mystery box shipment. If you're curious as to what was in July's mystery box, we will be posting the comics that were in that in about a week or two. Give people a chance to actually receive their boxes and be surprised by them. And if you're looking for a mystery box solution for August, we do have a big announcement coming next week concerning the future of our mystery box program. So stay tuned for that. Also on our web store right now, you can get Thor collector's packs for when Thor becomes female. There's also DC Monster variant packs and something called the Marvel Hasbro variant packs. Now, there's only 2 of these packs available, so check out store.stadiumcomics.com now to see if you would be interested in the Marvel Hasbro variants. Basically what they're doing is it's a series of 1 in 15 variants where they're taking classic Marvel Comics covers and recreating them with Marvel Legends figures. So that sounds really cool, and if that's your thing, you might want to consider pre-ordering one of those packs. They come out in April. Okay, first up we have a bunch of collectibles and toys to show you. We've got the Detective Comics issue 667 Batmobile. For DC chess pieces we have Reverse Flash and Doomsday. And for Marvel chess pieces we have Luke Cage. From Marvel Select we have this Spider-Man figure. This is based on the design from Amazing Spider-Man 2. If you bought the Amazing Spider-Man 1 Marvel Select figure, you might notice that the background is pretty much the same, the generic brick wall with the air conditioner. But this is the Spider-Man without the orange eyes. He's got the Amazing Spider-Man 2 look. Check this out from Bandai. It's the Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Dragon Zord. This has some die-cast parts on it, so that's pretty cool. From the Disney Universe, we have this Pop Lumiere figure. Then we've got Emperor Palpatine and Bossk from Star Wars. And we've got a Wampa pop figure. We've got the Injustice Batman vs. Joker 2-pack. And the World's Finest Huntress and Power Girl 2-pack. And also from Funko, we have these Guardians of the Galaxy Mystery Mini bobbleheads. These are lots of fun and the perfect accompaniment for anyone going to see the Guardians of the Galaxy movie as it premieres in North America this weekend. The movie's getting like amazing reviews from the people that have seen it. I can't wait to see it this weekend. Buy one of these and bring it with you to the theater. Everyone will think you're cool. Or, you know, watch the movie, see how awesome it is, and be like, damn, I really want some Guardians of the Galaxy merch. Come into Stadium Comics and pick this up. Let's open one of these up and see who we get. Oh, this is awesome. We got Groot. Yes. Very cool figure. And finally today we've got this awesome Kotobukiya Batgirl statue. This is part of the Artifacts Plus line that DC's been putting out for the past year or so. Beautiful packaging. It's Batgirl's old costume. Well, it's still her current costume, I guess. Her new costume doesn't come into effect until October. But a great figure nonetheless. Alright, moving on to the collected editions. We've got Batman Little Gotham Volume 2, Superior Foes of Spider-Man Volume 2, Batman the Dark Knight, Mad, Volume 3. And new in hardcover today is Batman the Dark Knight Volume 4, Clay. Volume 2 of Lazarus from Image Comics. And also new today, we've got the first volume of Letter 44, which is by Charles Soule. Really cool foil cover, isn't it? There's been a lot of talk about this series. It's definitely worth a read, so pick this up today if you haven't had a chance to read the single issues already. New title from Zenescope today, it is Realm War, Age of Darkness. This is issue 1. From Avatar Press, it's George R.R. Martin's In the House of the Worm, issue number 1. Lots of revealing scenes in this, much like in Game of Thrones, so if you're into that kind of stuff, and if you're into George R.R. Martin's work, pick this up. Here is the Regal variant. Here's Witchblade, issue 177. Veil, number 4. Fatale, number 24. The Massive, issue 25. Samurai Jack, number 10. IDW's Ghostbusters, issue 18. Dead Letters, number 4. Manhattan Projects, number 22. Transformers, Robots in Disguise, issue number 31. Here is the variant cover. The Fuse, issue number 6. Southern Bastards, number 3 gets a second printing. Super Secret Crisis War, issue number 2. Star Wars Rebel Heist, issue number 4. The Sandman Overture, issue number 3, new on shelves today. Here is the second cover, as well as the combo pack cover. Danger Girl Mayday, issue number 3. Vertigo Quarterly, this is the second of these quarterly issues they've done. This is the September 2014 issue. Black Science, number 7. Dayman, issue number 4. Chew, Warrior Chicken Pollo, East of West, number 14. Cowl, issue 3. The final issue of Scott Snyder and Sean Murphy's The Wake. Armor Hunters, Harbinger, issue 1 with a cool foil cover. A new number 1 from Vertigo, it's Bodies, issue number 1. Here is the variant cover. This is a book I'm really excited about today. It's Low, issue number 1. It's written by Rick Remender, illustrated by Greg Ticini. Hope I'm saying that right. Actually painted by Greg Ticini. And beautifully so, if I might add. Book looks fantastic. Please check it out if you get a chance. Being that it is a image number 1, it's about 30 pages without any ads on the inside, which is great. Basically, the story is about a future where the sun is expanding and the people remaining on Earth need to retreat to the depths of the ocean in order to survive, and they're on the lookout for a new planet which they can make a mass exodus to. And also new on shelves today is Outcast issue 2 by Robert Kirkman and Paul Azaceta. And this book was launched last month to much fanfare. A lot of people picked it up, been getting great reviews, and Robert Kirkman just announced over the weekend at San Diego Comic-Con that yes, Outcast has been picked up to go into production as a pilot for Cinemax, which is a channel in the US. So lots of great things happening with this book. If you haven't had a chance to read issue 1 yet, now's your chance if you can still find one at cover price, but you may have to pay $10 to $15 for it based on the news from the weekend. Alright, moving on to Marvel, we've got some reprints today. We've got a second printing of Ghost Rider issue 3, second printing of Disney's Figment issue 2, Wolverine issue 9 gets a second printing. New on shelves today is Iron Patriot issue 5. Here's Hawkeye issue 19. Guardians of the Galaxy issue 17. And here we have the Guardians variant cover. Iron Man Special, this is a one-shot, but it's also part 2 of 3 of No End in Sight. Be able to find part 3 of this story in Nova Special issue number 1. Secret Avengers issue number 6. All New Ghost Rider number 5. X-Men issue 17. New Avengers number 21. Here is the New Avengers Guardians of the Galaxy variant. Avengers World issue 10. Hulk vs. Iron Man issue number 3, which is also Original Sin 3.3. Cyclops issue 3. Uncanny Avengers number 22. Here's the Uncanny Avengers Guardians of the Galaxy variant. And continuing the line of 100th anniversary issues, we've got Guardians of the Galaxy 100th anniversary. Avengers number 33 is an Original Sin tie-in, as is Uncanny X-Men 24. And finally from Marvel today, we've got Deadpool Dracula's Gauntlet issue number 4. Okay, now moving on to DC, we've got a reprint this week of the awesome Batman 66 meets Green Hornet, written by Kevin Smith and Ralph Garman, and illustrated by Ty Templeton. Second print for this book. Pick it up, it is worth it. Sinestro issue 4, Red Lantern's Annual number 1, Detective Comics Annual number 3, Aquaman Annual number 2 guest stars Wonder Woman, Adventures of Superman 15, Future's End number 13, Harley Quinn issue number 8. Here is the Harley Quinn Batman 75th anniversary cover and an amazing Harley Quinn variant by Dan Panosian. This is really, really cool. Then we have Justice League issue number 32, Justice League 32 combo pack, the last of the Bombshell variants with this issue, and here is the regular variant for that book. Then finally we have Batman Eternal number 17 with another awesome cover by Dustin Nguyen.
Alright, so last week we asked you guys what property today would be awesome 75 years ago. We had some pretty hilarious answers. Ivy Killa said Deadpool would have been great 75 years ago. It was the Prohibition, so I guess the Merc with the Mouth is in gangster clothes and would have to get a ton of contracts in his period of great violence, which we all know Deadpool loves. I agree. I think Deadpool in the 1935 would be fantastic. I would eat that up. You know, they could probably just do that today. Just like take him back in time, like that new Deadpool vs. X-Force book. That's basically what's gonna happen, man. Good job. Ben Sangweech said, I personally think, like the Saga idea, Scott Pilgrim would be cool to see 75 years ago. Scott with a handlebar mustache, Ramona with a showgirl outfit, that other dude whose name escapes me getting almost beat to death for being gay. I believe that is Wallace, and he says that it'd be interesting to see the gang in that time period, maybe even a one-shot. That would be cool to see. I agree. I think, you know, with the social things happening back then, juxtaposed with them happening today, you can make a really cool Scott Pilgrim in the past book. I think that would be awesome. Maybe Wallace could hang out with Oscar Wilde. That'd be pretty cool. You know, they both be dandies and stuff. But the winner goes to Derek Weber, who says, I don't know how the world would handle a curse on a town like Revival. How different would everything play out in 75 years ago if they were up against the undead that can't die? I think that's a great idea. Not only is it, you know, conceptually pretty entertaining, but to see these people in like the 1930s dealing with people resurrecting, I think it would be fantastic. So congratulations, Mr. Derek Weber. You win a copy of the 75th annual Batman giveaway book. Alright, so for this week, what we're giving out is this Batman 75th anniversary variant for Harley Quinn number 8. Yes, look at it. They got big heads and they're driving carts. It's great. So what we want to know from you is what was the most exciting news for you from the San Diego Comic-Con that just passed. Personally, my biggest news is the Deadpool test footage they released. I think it looks fantastic, and I really think that they should make that movie. I'd watch the hell out of it. And I guess Wonder Woman was cool too. I don't know. I'm not a big fan. Whatever. That movie's probably gonna be good, but who cares? So let us know what your biggest highlight from San Diego Comic-Con was, and the winner can get a copy of the Harley Quinn variant.
Alright, that about wraps it up for this week. What Ricky's holding here behind me is a Multiversity Map of the Universe. DC Comics Multiversity event starts in August. Grant Morrison's at the helm for this event series of comics. A bunch of one-shots that are all going to look at different portions of the multiverse. Ricky, what's your favorite multiverse?
I think it's this Dream one because it has Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny in it.
Nice.
So, that's amazing.
So be on the lookout for a poster like this at your local comic shop. We don't have these for sale. This is just like kind of like a promo thing to, you know, show you all that Multiversity is coming. So make sure you add them to your pull list if you haven't done that already. Ricky, you want to say a quick few words about the Kickstarter campaign you're involved with for Monstrosity 2?
Well, yeah, sure. I mean, we got funded, which is crazy.
Awesome.
So the book is officially happening, which is so cool. So if you're kind of skeptical before if the book's actually going to get done, it is. So go over there, get your copy today.
And from my understanding, they're adding some stretch goals in as well, which it always makes the reward pot a little sweeter.
They want to do that thing where it's like matte cover, but then it's got little glossy bits. That's cool stuff.
Yeah,
right.
I like those glossy bits.
It's nice to touch.
Remember to check out previews, reviews on our channel. I just posted an episode this week, which takes a look at comics coming out in September. We've got another episode that looks at collectibles coming up shortly. Speaking of videos that involve Stadium Comics, our good friend James was here over Free Comic Book Day and actually filmed a lot of what was going on here way back in May. It was like the most awesome day we've ever had here at Stadium, and he captured it all on camera, and he's just now posted the video for it, and it is awesome. Please check it out. It'll only take about 3 minutes of your time, but if you're wondering what Free Comic Book Day at Stadium's all about, this video pretty much captures it all in its essence.
He does that cool like speed up, slow down thing. I was like, whoa, it's like watching MTV.
It was a very well done video, so thank you, James, for that. We'll put the link to that video both here and down below in the description. And then finally, don't forget to check out our friend and co-worker Louie's Recap podcast, which he puts up every week to get you caught up on everything going on in the world of comics. Ricky, do we want to talk about episode 200 just before we go?
No. Close the episode.
Okay, alright, cool. Take care, everybody. And episode 200, we do have a episode 200 special planned. The plan as of right now is we're going to have a gathering of like-minded individuals who are into awesome things such as Unboxing Wednesdays at a local public house or pub, if you will, here in the Brampton area, and we will film a Q&A at this venue, which we will add as an addition onto our 200th episode, which should be around the end of August. The event that will be happening in Brampton will be on Saturday, August 23rd, so be on the lookout for more details on that. Now, what we would ask of you right now is if you've got any Q&A questions you want to send to Ricky and myself, please feel free to do so. We'd ask you to email them to info@stadiumcomics.com. And we'll collect all the Q&A questions there, and we will read out some at the Q&A event. We'll also be awarding some very special prizes to selected questions that are posed by you.
And,
so
and for a big event, they're usually pretty sweet prizes.
Prizes are usually pretty good. So if you've got a question you've been wanting to ask us, please send along, and hopefully we can answer it for you at our Q&A session as part of our 200th episode party. Anyways, we've talked long enough. Have a great week. Enjoy your comics, and we'll see you all next time for episode 197.